Hi guys and welcome to a new video. My name is Serva and today we are back to Doki Doki Literature Club. As you remember from last episode, Sayori had killed herself, the game had restarted and released her from the game, and we are back in the Literature Club now, invited by Monica. So the game actually turned pretty dark from all of a sudden, so let's continue, shall we? With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Natsuki well, if she killed herself. Nah, she's not that much of a bitch for me to wish her dead. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Yeah, that's right. I forgot I had to write a new special poem. Can you hear me? No. Oh. Yeah, I can hear you. I don't want to do that. Okay. So, I don't know. Let's try going with a dark poem for Yuri. I like her much better than Natsuki. Universe, tears, wrath, philosophy, inferno, unrestrained, breathe, cry, Doki Doki, defeat, explode, meager, horror, broken. Afterimage, cage, secretive, and massacre. Hi. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so when everyone else is already hanging out. Oh god, what was that? Oh, well, what was that? Oh, come on, what have I done to you? Excuse me, can you let me read? Like, why are you in front of the speech box? Why aren't you on the back like the other two? Natsuki finds herself stuck between Sand Monica and manga. Of course it is, sure. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointing glance. Okay. Yeah, I am. She says sorry a lot. Oh, sure. Oh god. Sorry for that. Yeah, because you're the vice president, of course. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. A short read. Okay, that should be good. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some casual activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already burned in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I can just imagine Yuri looking at a book like so intensively frowning. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. And she noticed me. Crap. I think she noticed me for looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry? I was spacing out. Sure, I was just spacing out, of course I was. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Sure. Thank you. Thank you for understanding my creepy tendencies. Oh god! I'm not sure if you guys can see that too, but on my screen, Mr. Right Eye decided to go on a field trip away from Yuri's face, and it's still moving. Like, here. It was supposed to be here. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure eyes are not supposed to be around an inch to the right of our faces instead of on our actual faces, you know? I don't want to see that anymore. Oh, thank you. Mr. Wright decided to go back. Yeah. You bought the book for me. That's cute. Yes. Hey, that sounds like a good book. I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Religious camp and human experiment prison. Killing machines lust for blood. Oh, of course it's a relatable story. I relate myself to be a religious prisoner who wanted blood. Of course. Fixing them to... Yeah, no spoilers please. Really into it. Into the limb thing? Oh. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's not shy and she's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. That's actually true. But because the world is full of horrible people and we are all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, yeah, you're rumbling. You don't say. No, don't be sorry. I mean, you can scare the hell out of me as much as you want. You can send Mr. Right Eye to take a field trip if you want again. I mean, okay. Problem. Your whole body, what? Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. Just no scary stuff, please. Yeah, let's start reading now. Why not? Oh god, what was that? Don't get excited like that, it actually scares. I slip into the seat next to Yuri. Apprehensive. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over, it looks like she's reading from my book instead. What? Bathing on the feeling of your body heat. What? Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean a little bit over her shoulders, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is on the way, so I instead use my right arm to hold the book open. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same, but with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we are huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Ready. Ready for what? Oh. I glance over Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. What? My thumb is gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Intimate exchange? No. Why is she so... not excited. She seems weirded out all of a sudden. Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. Yuri put her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. She went away. I don't know. Why would I do anything to her? Silly. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Let's start with Monica, because why not? I should start with Monica, I just said so. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi. Not really, I got scared. Mr. I was creeping me. Thank you. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. I hand Monica my poem. She likes it. Yeah, I know. Suddenly the door opens and Yuri is back. Yes, I said so. Not really. Monica owes me a chocolate now. Yeah, already. Okay, let's read it. Hole in a wall. But he said no. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sound of frantic scrolling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. That's a nice poem. I liked it. An epiphany. I owe myself a chocolate now. I'll go get it later on. Hey, another writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's a nice advice. Now let's go with... I would choose Yuri usually, but let's go Natsuki. What? Excuse me. Yes, I do. Ho ho ho! That has to shut her up. Fair enough. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. That's a nice poem. I think I had already read it. Just because, okay. Amazing argument you got there. Oh, that's actually interesting. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Even though she's a bitch. Last, let's go with Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. I'm exceptional now. Yes, you did. Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Why would I hate someone? Yuri takes a breath. Yep. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Yeah, you did. Of course you did. Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Okay. expressiveness. Okay, style and expressiveness are weak. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Okay. A little biased, huh? She says sorry a lot. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The lights flicker. I flicker back. That's deep. That's a nice handwriting, I like it. And now you think you're a pro. Whew. Huh. That's interesting. Sure, let's see. Thank you. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they are just being nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. Right now, I think I will leave the video up to this point, so that on the next video we can continue with the feedback that Natsuki would provide to Yuri and vice versa. Also, because I'm still a little bit creeped out for what's going on this chapter. So yeah, just as a quick recap, we basically wrote a new poem to impress Yuri, and we just read the poems. Mr. Right Eye tried to go on an adventure, but decided to come back, and some creepy stuff were happening on the video. So again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. It's just a little clicking on that little bell, so that you can see when I uploaded a video, and it would actually help me out a lot. I'm so close to having 10 subscribers, which actually makes me happy. So again, thank you very much for watching the video, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Well, never mind. We were not able to finish the video here, because it wouldn't let me save, so let's continue. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Oh, it's letting me save now. Again, thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a good one. Yeah, have a good one.